Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. More like Fallen Franchise. What up, Internet? Thanks for joining. I'm Paul Christian, and this is Movies with a Millennial. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom follows up on the success of the original Jurassic World, which made a gazillion dollars at the box office in 2015. The studio already has another sequel planned for 2021, but I really hope they decide to quit while they're not too far behind. I actually liked the first movie. Yes, it had its flaws, but it also had some cool action scenes, and it tapped into my nostalgia for the franchise by recycling a lot of the elements from the original Jurassic Park. Also, Chris Pratt's character was badass. I was really hoping that the sequel would remedy some of the dumbasseries of the original, but no. Fallen Kingdom picks up a few years after the shit hits the fan in the first Jurassic World. The extinct volcano on the island has oh so conveniently become active again, and now our dino buddies are facing extinction themselves. Chris Pratt's Owen Grady and Bryce Dallas Howard's Claire Dearing join a group of private military contractors on a Noah's Ark-like mission to save the big lizards. What could possibly go wrong? At least 80% of the movie. And it's really sad because Fallen Kingdom starts off with a lot of promise. I actually liked the first 20-something minutes, but then the screenplay decides to dive off a cliff, and we're left with a kind of James Bond mixed with dinosaurs abomination. The villains pretty much belong in an Austin Powers movie. They even do the whole let's not kill the good guys when we have the perfect chance thing. Their mind-numbing stupidity is only matched by their lack of substance. The only cliche they're missing is a mustache to twirl. Having said that, I did enjoy B.D. Wong as Dr. James Wu. He's got a mad scientist vibe that I kinda dig. I also dig the character of Owen Grady. Chris Pratt is still a badass. And Bryce Dallas Howard as Claire Dearing is more likable in this movie than she was in the original. The two leads have good chemistry on screen, and the banter between them is entertaining. Unfortunately, they kinda just jump from action set piece to action set piece. The character development is lacking. Also lacking is the overall quality of the sidekicks. I enjoyed Daniela Pineda as the doctor, but I was rooting for the nerdy tech guy played by Justice Smith to end up as Dino Dinner. The filmmakers try way too hard to make him the comic relief. Oh, he's a scaredy pants and he screams like a girl. Let's do this joke 20 times in a row. I don't know why they replaced the funny tech guy from the first movie with an unfunny tech guy in this one. Maybe Jake Johnson was too busy filming Tag. I don't blame him though. Tag was a better movie. Watch my review. The dinosaurs in Fallen Kingdom are far more interesting than the humans, but that's not the highest bar to reach. They're still nowhere near as scary as the dinosaurs from Jurassic Park, and a big reason why is because this movie has OD'd on CGI. Velociraptors are not as scary snapping at your face if they are obviously cartoon velociraptors. Y'all got any more of them animatronics? There's one unintentionally funny scene where the evil velociraptor is chasing our heroes on a roof at night. There's rain and shadows and just dramatic Baroque music, and it's also cheesy. I didn't know if I was watching Jurassic World or Underworld. Count Raptorla, anybody? I just talked a lot of smack, but I will say that it was good to see Blue the Raptor again. Her daughter-father relationship with Owen Grady is one of the very few highlights of the movie. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom gets 1.5 out of 4 stars. The original Jurassic Park was a masterpiece of adventure, suspense, big philosophical ideas. Fallen Kingdom barely ranks above straight to DVD dinosaur duds. That's the format you should wait to see it on. My emoji walking out the theater was the grinning face. I'll admit, it was fun to laugh about how shitty this movie was, and I did win a swag bag at the screening. Thanks for watching. I'm Paul Christian, and this is Movies with a Millennial. If you like what you've seen, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments section below.